Hello everybody and welcome back to our Florida Panthers franchise here in NHL 18. Today we are doing something that we haven't done in forever, it seems like, an update on the team and on the season. So let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. Today we're looking at team leaders for points in the Panthers organization. We'll take a look at the minor league teams for the Florida Panthers, and we'll take a look at the standings and where everyone sits right now. So let's get started with the Florida Panther team leaders. The top player with the most points so far for Florida is Thomas Vanek. 12 points, 5 goals, 7 assists, 21 games played. There are a number of guys that have played every game except for Jonathan Huberdeau and a couple of other guys, injuries and fatigue. So with that said, let's go ahead and let's sort by points. So Huberdeau, while he's only played 15 games, he's racked up 8 points. 4 goals, 4 assists. Anthony Barkov has been declining a little. You can see the plus minuses, one column over. Everyone is basically a minus. The only guys that are positive on this club: Alex Petrovic, Derek McKenzie, Paul Thompson, who hasn't played a single game, it seems like, for the Florida Panthers, but he's played 10, and then Jonathan Ericsson. Those are the only guys that are positive. Penalty minutes have been a problem for the Panthers, and this team is full of it. Starts with Aaron Ekblad at defense, 9 penalty minutes. Then it goes to Huberdeau, Masson, Kindle, Trocheck, Marchessault, Eriksson, Vanek, so on and so forth. But for the points, this team needs to get it in check because a lot of these guys were 5 and 6, guys like Marchessault, guys like Pissick, Yager, they need to definitely get on the high horse there and help out Florida. Because right now, Florida's 4 and 13. They are not doing enough to obviously make any headway in the standings. So, speaking of the standings, let's go ahead and take a look at the standings. We'll start in the Atlantic Division, where your Florida Panthers are. So, with that, let's go to team stats, and then let's take a look at what's happening in each division. In the Atlantic, Toronto Maple Leafs, 31 points, 15, 8 and 1 overall. Tampa Bay Lightning, remember, they started 0 and 2, and from there, well, they've exploded. 12, 9 and 1, 25 points. They are second. Buffalo, they are 10, 8, 5. They are in third. In the first wild card spot in the East, Ottawa Senators have that 12, 9 and 0. Boston's 9, 11, 1. Montreal's 9, 13, 1. Detroit's 8, 13 and 2, and your Panthers are 4, 14 and 3. In the Metropolitan division, Washington 19 and 5, Pittsburgh 16 6 2, Philadelphia 16 6 1. The other wild card team right now, Columbus 10 9 and 4. Rangers, Carolina, New Jersey, and New York all sitting out of it. Central Division, Colorado leads that wild card. Nashville leads the Central Division, though it's 16 5 and 1. Dallas, St. Louis, then it's Winnipeg, Minnesota, and then the Blackhawks are in last. In the Pacific, Edmonton 17 6 and 0 leads them, then followed by San Jose, LA Kings, Arizona with a wild card spot at 13 10 2. Calgary, Anaheim, Vancouver, and Vegas Golden Knights. In the Western Conference, overall, you can see all of these guys. The best in the West, Edmonton, and the worst is Vegas. In the East, Washington, and then the worst is Florida. Overall, as a whole, Washington best team in the NHL by 4 points over Edmonton and Pittsburgh. So, with all the NHL stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the affiliates for Florida Panthers hockey. And we are going to go down a league, and we are going to check out what the Panthers farm system has working for them. So, let's go ahead. And the Springfield Thunderbirds, sorry, they're sitting pretty right now. They are second in the Atlantic Division for their respective AHL league. They're behind Bridgeport Sound Tigers, but they're only separated by an OT loss. So technically, Springfield, while they are second, they do have more points. Lehigh Valley, third. Hartford is fourth. Providence, Charlotte, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, and then the Hershey Bears. In the East and West, we'll take a look at all these. We're not going to go through individual ones. Belleville is first. They're 16-5-2. And in the worst spot in the East, it is the Hershey Bears at 6-16-1. In the West, Chicago Wolves are best there. They are 18-3-2. And worst is Grand Rapids. They're 6-13-4. So, entire league as a whole, the Thunderbirds, they currently sit in 14th overall. And in the East, they are 6th. So, a very interesting race. But, quick update video. And next time out, we will be playing the Chicago Blackhawks. So, worst in both respective divisions. And kind of slumping towards the conference. We'll see what happens next time with the Florida Panthers. We'll see if Vanna can rack up some more points. We'll see if guys like Yager and Marshall can gain more points. But until next time, take care. Have a good one.